Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. You guys voted for it for my 1,000 subscriber special. Let's play Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, my all-time favorite from the Resident Evil series. It is awesome. It's definitely shorter than the other games in the series, but it is still my favorite. So, you guys voted for it. It was an insanely close race between this and the runner-up, Resident Evil 1 16-13, of which the last 3 votes came in within the last couple hours or so of when I closed off the vote. So it came down to the final little bit there. But I'm going to throw a couple disclaimers out there really quick. I'm playing this from my computer because my capture card does not work. So there's going to be a couple of glitches with this ROM. In the opening sequence with the dialogue and stuff, there's no audio there. So I'm gonna do a little bit I have the script here for the dialogue, so I'm going to do the dialogue myself. I know that 99% of you really don't care about that, but I figured I'd do it anyways, just because I could say that I did it. So there we go. And then there's a couple other small glitches, but I'll address those as they come in. The other thing, I haven't played this game in quite a long time. So is this going to be a no-death run? Absolutely not. I'm probably going to die at least once. Is it going to be pretty? Probably not either. But is it going to be fun? Yes, it will. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have a good time with it. Plenty of jokes and random shit to boot. But yeah, here we go. Resident Evil. Oh my god, I want that guy's voice so bad. That's something that I've always wanted since I was a little kid, was that guy's voice. But here we go, here comes your dialogue. It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. And Grady's Inn. That's actually not part of it. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. Says Jill, who's in incredibly deep thought with her pixelated hair and skin. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance, my last escape. I mean, it was either I decide to go fight the zombie menace by myself, or I could just commit suicide. I've decided to take the more proactive choice. And now the reinforcements are coming to try to save the entire city from the zombie invasion. How's that going to go over? Well, I guess we're going to find out. I know there's probably going to be somebody that's going to comment on the flickering green shit that keeps popping up. It only happens another couple of times, so don't worry about it. It will go away. And the police are here. Everything's saved, right? I mean, we got the SWAT team, we got the black guy with the shotgun, and the rookie with the regular handgun, even though I feel really bad for that poor sap. Why would you ever bring just a handgun to a fight like this? We got the mercenaries in here and everything. Everything's going to be all good. There's a little bit of audio desync too, so I know about that. Whoa! That guy kind of looked like Drago from Rocky IV. I must break him, and then I must eat his brains. Uh-oh. Well, you guys are in for quite the surprise now, aren't you? Yeah. I am so glad that the zombies in this game don't sprint quite like that. They definitely still sprint, but not that quickly. Otherwise, this game would be a lot fucking harder. That had to hurt. I would say they probably do want some more. And now you're dead. Dun dun dun, everybody's dead, and the problem was not solved at all. So now it's up to Jill to save the entire city. Farewell to my life and my home. This is my last chance for survival, even though we already knew that, Jill. You don't have to tell us that twice. We already heard it in the intro. And now you get to leave your comfy little apartment with a bang! Sorry, I was waiting to do that so bad. And here we go. Welcome to Resident Evil 3. There's a zombie right there, and I'm going to kill him because he is in the way. And now he is down, and I'm going to go right past him. He's right back up. But I don't really care because now we're away from him. And now there's more zombies coming at us. Oh no. Wait a minute. Was that a Dairy Queen? That totally looked... I think that said Dairy Queen. I hope not. That'd be weird. Break your shoulder on that door, Jill. There you go. That door made of solid steel. Stop backpedaling and run, for God's sakes. Use your brain that's still fully intact. Here's another small glitch. Her dialogue cuts out in and, on and off, but it's okay because there's closed captioning there, so it doesn't really matter. I'm still alive. Ding, ding, ding. Sorry. I always do that when I play this game. I don't know why. Here's the other small glitch, too. Some of the dialogue in this conversation isn't actually there, but after this, everything's going to be all good. Look at me, my interpretive dance. Talking about how my daughter got taken away by zombies.
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't going to be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters! Now leave me alone!
They already tore the sleeve on my shirt! It's kind of surprising for how fat that guy is that he can actually run at a decently fast pace.
I told you! I'm not leaving! Never! Just get away from me.
Okay, and that's the last time we're going to ever see or talk to that guy. So that's that. But yes, welcome to Resident Evil 3, my friends. This is my favorite game in the Resident Evil franchise by a, well, not by a long shot. It's pretty close, but it's I don't know. It's just I played this one a lot more when I was younger, so it's a lot of fun. Will you take the first aid spray? Why, yes, I think I will. I'll be using plenty of that as time goes on. Let me get these two things out of the way. So this game instruction manual will tell you about using the map and all this stuff. It also tells you about the newly implemented awesome thing, the emergency dodge function, which I can never seem to actually nail for some reason. But you can dodge out of the way of things when shit's getting pretty heavy. And then here's the other one. This is my favorite implementation about this game, is creating bullets using the reloading tool and gunpowder. This is the best part, in my opinion, of the whole game. So we're going to run down the whole thing here. I'll kind of explain a little bit too. So you can create handgun bullets, shotgun shells, grenade rounds of all shapes and sizes, and magnum bullets. And you'll see that there's gunpowder C here in a couple of different situations. The only way you can make gunpowder C, because it won't be available just to pick up, you know, as we're running around. The only way you can make gunpowder C is by combining A and B together. Then you'll make C. It obviously takes quite a lot to make magnum rounds, but it's well worth it, so we'll probably end up doing that at some point. But anyways, let's go pick up some stuff here. Will you take the Tony's Arms handgun bullets? Why, yes, I think I will, because we're going to need a lot of that as the game wears on as well. And then we're going to head upstairs, because we got to go do something up here. This Resident Evil 3 also has my favorite soundtrack in any of the Resident Evil games. My favorite selection, actually my favorite song in all of them is a selection from this soundtrack, which is coming up right now. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this all day. Yes, the save room theme for Resident Evil 3, my favorite of all time. It just, I don't know. I just did a VGM Classics unit on this not too long ago. I will take that warehouse key, otherwise I'm not going to be able to leave this room. Or actually, not this room, but this warehouse. So here we go. Here's the whole thing about gunpowder. So we're here with this. You can combine pretty much any combination of gunpowder together. So what you can do is you can either... I'll save here just to show you guys. I'll use a save state. I will be using them because I don't want to use ink ribbons for this. It's a lot more trouble, and it's just a pain in the ass. So we can either take one gunpowder, put it in here, and make 15 bullets, which isn't a bad way to go. The nice thing about doing it this way is that the more times you put the same type of gunpowder through the reloading tool, you'll start creating more. So it'll go from like 15, I think, to like 18 or something like that. It goes up a little more the more often you do it. It'll also later on give you the option of using the option of creating enhanced ammo, which is nice. More powerful ammunition is always a good thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take gunpowder AA and put it through here. You actually get 35 bullets this way, so it is more. That is definitely a good thing to do. And then I'm going to put that first aid spray away for a little bit. I don't need it right now. I can go pick one up in a little bit from what I remember, and then we'll head outside of here. Oh, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really remember all of everything that goes on right after this, but, you know, it's quite alright. That's the whole point of this. I wonder where all those bullets are being put. I mean, she doesn't have a backpack on. Maybe she's tucking it into her sweatshirt that she just, you know, tied around her waist. You've used the warehouse key. You no longer need this key. Will you discard it? No, I want to hold on to something that I'm never going to be able to use again. And take up inventory space. It's a great idea. I never understood why they did that. I mean, it's not something that I need to have with me, so what's the point? Crazy video game logic. Another thing that I kind of like about the first 3 games in the series is that they all have different settings for the most part. I mean, the first Resident Evil took place in the mansion, obviously. The second one, for the most part, was in the police station. And the third one mainly takes place just in town, for lack of a better word, really. Now, we could go this way, but I don't want to go that way because it's going to be a big waste of bullets to go that way. So we're going to go this way. Because I remember this being a better way to go, and there's some important stuff that we need to get by going this way, so we're going to do it. Alright. Now, do I dare... If you open this door, bad shit's going to happen, so don't go that way just yet. I'm going to go over here first and get these herbs. I'm trying to figure out, is the proper way to pronounce it, is it herb or is it herb? I know that in Europe they pronounce it herb, and I know in the US they call it herb. So I don't know which one it is. I'm probably going to go out on a limb and say it's probably the European way of saying it. Or the English way of saying it, I guess. I'm going to make a mixed herb there. I'm sure most of you Resident Evil players know the concept behind herbs and mixing them, but I will, for those of you that don't, I will run it down for you a little bit. I love the moaning they do. It kind of sounds like they got to take a shit. I can't hold it anymore. Come here. Hey, part of your head is missing. Okay, you guys dead or what? God, you're making me use so much of my ammo already. You can go back down. Thank you. And then I gotta go down here. I think there's one guy that's gonna be chilling down here waiting for me. Hey, there you are. I knew you were here. I'm not that stupid. I know when you're hanging around. And there's a shotgun. I'm gonna take that just on the off chance that guy's gonna stand up. If he does, he's not gonna be excited for having done that. And there's still somebody walking around. Will you take the lighter oil? Yes, I will. That'd be very nice of you. Who the hell's walking around? I don't know where you are. Where the hell are you? There's apparently somebody walking around, but I don't know where he is. Hey, you're right there. And now you're dead. Well, that was nice. So if we go back down here... ooh, there's hot dogs. That's not the reason why I would want to go back down there. If we go down there, it's going to take us out to pretty much where we were just at. It's the other direction that we would have gone if we would have gone there. So... Alright guys, this looks like a solid place to stop. It's safe. That's always a good solid reason to want to stop. So, when we come back next time on Let's Play Resident Evil 3, we're going to go this way, because that's the way that we're supposed to go. So this has been your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching, and we're going to have a good time. So, come visit me next time. We'll keep going. So, take care everybody. Bye.